My name is Adam Hammer, and I am a customer service representative and on the special projects team. I went to college at the University of Minnesota, and I studied business and marketing. What drew me to the transportation industry, my dad was actually a driver for about 4 years. Kind of kept me in it is the fast-paced. Every day is a little different, and especially being on that special projects team, you get a little bit of everything. My favorite part about the transportation industry is kind of the mix of a day-to-day atmosphere. You get to talk to a lot of different kinds of people from a lot of places around the world. You know, every day is kind of a surprise on what you're going to get. I think the most important thing that I've learned in the industry to date is multitasking. Keeping a lot of things on the plate all at the same time. You know, making sure updates are done on time and keeping your customers informed, as well as juggling a handful of other things on the side while you're doing that. I actually got hired to be on the sales team, and part of my training, the first portion, I got put on the special projects team, which actually kind of stuck. I decided I kind of liked that and wanted to explore that more. Getting to do different projects and not just, you know, truck here to there. You get to do some drayage, some cross-border, and all kinds of different things that entail with the transportation industry, so I've been stuck around there for a while. The thing I enjoy most about Bay & Bay is probably the people. I've gotten to be friends with a lot of good people here, in and outside of work. We have a good time while we're working hard, and everybody kind of helps each other out, and I really like that. I would say that Bay & Bay is a top place to work, especially because of the culture. You know, being a family-based company, they always have that in mind. Pretty flexible with your needs and your wants, as long as, you know, you're working hard, and that's normally the case here. And having people on your team that have your back, you never feel alone. So I really like that. I would describe the team culture as helpful and informative. Anytime a new person starts, you know, you don't ever get the cold shoulder. Everybody's very welcoming. You know, when there's situations that arise that some people have seen, they obviously offer their hand in helping them kind of navigate those waters to the best of our ability. I think what sets Bay & Bay apart from the rest of the industry is the number of ways we can help you with your needs as a customer. You know, it's not just having an asset team. It's not just having a brokerage team. We have many different teams, LTLs, special projects, cross-border. Being able to fulfill your needs in multiple different ways for you as a customer and your needs is something that I think sets us apart. I would suggest Bay & Bay to be a place to work here because of that welcoming factor and the helpfulness. I think people tend to get scared in the transportation industry because they don't know what's going on or haven't ever been around it, but I think it's a great place to kind of get your foot in the door there, and there's obviously room to grow here too with the growing company that we are. Outside of work, pretty much anything outside. If it's winter, you know, ice fishing. In the summer, I like to go fishing, golfing, softball, anything really outside. I think if I had a rap theme on my truck, it would be Minnesota sports teams. My favorite sports team is probably the Wild. Big Twins fan too, but probably the Wild. Well, as my last name is Adam Hammer, I think it would just typically be Hammer Down.